This continuation of last episode where we were left off in the prosecutor's office. They still trying to blame us for certain things. They bringing up bullets, they're bringing up striations, they're bringing up the ATF, they're bringing up all these specialist firearms, trying to make us scared. He's grinning on our face. I mean, can we really be defeated by a bunch of crooked pigs? Are we really going to succumb to the suspicions of these crooked, wannabe, powerful, wannabe, mind-blowing, technical, I don't even know what type of party are they. You can't even say this is a problem between Democrat and Republican. You can't even say that. This is just strictly a problem between those who are in power and those who want to stay in power and kind of just do what all they want above the law and far beyond what that goes on to. But we're going to make a bold move here pretty soon. We have to, because it's up to Yagami-san to figure this out. It's up to us. So what are we going to do about it? We're going to sit here and talk about it. We're going to actually make a move. I'm going to let y'all listen to more of this dialogue.
Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san. And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami, you gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shintani. Me.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite, already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami, you have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it.
This is where, I don't know if you guys recall, where they came down to the office of Yagami office without a warrant, and Ayabe kind of just gave me the head nod to like say, go ahead, you can let him in. We didn't know whether or not we can trust Ayabe because he was kind of working under them and kind of being like a puppet. Now they must have got whatever they gotten out of him, whether regardless of the testify or the judge made a subpoena towards him. Now they're trying to charge Ayabe as well for another murder, and we got to defend him. So now we're on the same side, and that kind of broke the bond of, okay, we do have somebody we can trust because he's not necessarily on their side. They're using him just as they're trying to use Yagami-san as well.
So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.
I've been waiting for you. We can go see Ayabe whenever you want. We'll just need to grab a taxi to get there.
An on-duty detective arrested for murder. Now this is a shock.
Try not to look so happy about it then.
This is Hoshino-sensei from the Genda Law Office. He's young, but he's reliable.
Oh, here I thought the great Takayuki Yagami would represent me.
It's been years since I defended someone in court. I'll still be gathering all the evidence, though. Don't worry, it worked for Hamura.
I'm Hoshino. I'll do whatever it takes to clear your name.
You sure, kid? Shintani was practically your boss, huh? If I'm really the killer...
Well, I mean, you're not the killer, right? He's not the killer, is he?
Probably not.
What do you mean, probably?
I hear your gun's the one Shintani was murdered with.
Yep. Apparently the rifling on the bullet matched.
What's rifling again?
Really?
Sorry.
So, guns have these spiral-shaped grooves on the inside of the barrel to stabilize the bullet's trajectory. These grooves are called the rifling, and leave a mark on the bullet itself.
Whoa.
Now, the rifling's slightly different on every gun. Kinda like its fingerprints. And apparently, the marks on the bullet that killed Shintani matched my gun's rifling.
So your gun must have killed Shintani-sensei.
Yeah. It was the murder weapon, for sure. So, someone used my gun to commit the crime, and I'm being set up.
But how?
You remember the day he died? We were having a nice stiff drink at Tender. You, me, and Kaito.
Yeah, I remember. That was my first time meeting Kuroiwa.
I hung around after you guys beat it. Wasn't a while till I decided to go home. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next.
Huh?
Someone smacked me in the back of the head. Crept up so I couldn't see him.
You got ambushed? Where was this?
Close to the bar, I bet. But I'm not sure. It all happened so damn fast.
Some great detective work there.
What do you expect? Whoever knocked me out moved me, too. That just fucks with things even more.
Moved you to where?
Random bench, over in the Kamurocho Children's Park. Not a soul around when I came to.
That's a ways from Tender. They must have taken you in a car. How long were you out for?
Hour or so, tops. But as I found out later, that hour's when Shintani was murdered. With my fucking gun.
So the real killer still has your gun?
No. It was in its holster when I woke up.
Wait, what?
Whoever attacked me took my gun, murdered Shintani, and put it back where they found it, all within the course of an hour.
So the only thing missing was a bullet?
Not even that, if you believe it. They got rid of any sign it had ever been used.
Maybe if we look at the bullet from Shintani's body.
Not gonna happen. Nothing spectacular about a single bullet.
By the way, did you tell anyone you got attacked?
Nope. I mean, nothing even got stolen. Reporting it just would have put me in more trouble.
Don't want to draw attention to your side job, huh? Sucks being a dirty cop. A real detective could have reported it.
Ah, can't argue there.
The culprit must have been counting on that, though. They went after you specifically because they knew you wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
So it was all planned.
Planned or not, the bullet that killed Shintani ended up with your gun's rifling marks on it. There's no denying that.
Yep. I only found out when they hauled me in, though. No surprise they suspect me. There's no reason not to at this point. But none of my coworkers said a damn word. Hey, you know how Kuroiwa's been dragging me all over town with him? He probably just wanted to make sure I didn't skip town. Only just realized that now.
What did you say as your alibi? That you were knocked out in the park?
Not a very believable story.
Come on, you and I both know I didn't kill him! Somebody's pinning it on me! What do you say, Yagami? You think I got a chance?
You'll be just fine.
Guess that was a dumb question. Nobody's gonna tell a guy his head's on the chopping block.
Listen up, Hoshino-kun. Ayabe was set up by whoever killed Shintani. That's what we've got to work to prove.
You really trust Ayabe-san? What if he's lying to us?
He might be a dark stain on the force, but he's a decent guy. Smart, too. He wouldn't kill, especially not with his own gun. Someone else did this.
You think it's the mole?
That's the most obvious suspect. Let's start by talking to someone close to the case. I've got a guy in mind.
Which would be... Oh, Captain Hamura.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows where he is, right?
That's true. I wonder what Matsugane-san's thoughts are, though. If anyone's gonna know where to find Hamura, it's him.
Good. Well, I'll head back to the office then. I should tell Genda-sensei what we learned.
Even Hoshimura is kind of on the end of, can we really trust this kid? But I really trust Ayabe because, first of all, they even go that deep and kind of get the dirty records for us, even though that's what his popularity and kind of was known for. Through Kaido-san, we had met him. He already had to dive deep through wonders and kind of keep a trust, like, yeah, don't tell me or don't tell on me and snitch that I'm giving you this evidence in these case files, even though that you're a lawyer, because that can ultimately get him in trouble. And then it would just be a downhill to back with everything. But now that he's somewhat becoming more susceptible to telling Yagami more things of what's going on and what's going on, we're starting to take his word for it. And I think we could believe what he actually saying. We could probably move forward with it and hopefully crush these guys when the time is right. I appreciate you guys for checking this out, but these episodes, like, I don't know, towards the hyping part, I feel like that this game is about to get too soon. It's just a lot of plot. It's not really like a lot of action somewhat. I feel like I'm in a whole standstill as far as like fighting or anything like that. I'm more so in a moment of trying to understand what people and what characters are in place as far as what's going on, the storyline, and how it might affect what's about to happen pretty soon, or what could have happened or what should have happened. You never know. I still question if I answer this game certain ways, would it change anything? Not only do I question it, I question it more so like the developers, if they could have made it like that. I think it would kind of had a different outcome. Probably would have brought a little bit more pizzazz to all this plot and everything that's going on. I'm looking like through the case files and things just to give myself a freaking refresh memory of what was going on, because sometimes I'll take breaks from this game and then I'll return back to the game and I'll kind of forget the nitty gritty small important factors that they might ask us during the live cutscene or something like that we might gotta answer. But stay tuned to it, man. I appreciate you guys for checking me out. Don't forget that this whole series, my friends, ladies, gentlemen, everything, listen, you're supposed to like and comment on this series in order to possibly win the $25 PSN card. If you don't have the PlayStation, how about this? If you don't even have PlayStation, I'll even change it up now and I'll even get an Xbox card. But I need you guys to participate. I have like 0 participants, or maybe like 1 or 2, but I need more, because that 1 or 2, you're supposed to constantly comment throughout the series, man. Just do it. And if you didn't, just review, go back and do it. Go ahead. I'm waiting on you. Until then, after you do that, let's get back to this video. As I digress about how to possibly be a participant about that getaway, right here now, our job is to find a way into the Matsugane family office. So in my mind, I'm thinking, hey, why not just run to the office, you know, and just knock on the door. The door should be open like any other time it's open and I'm able to interact and go in there some way, somehow. No, that failed. That didn't work. So I literally, I was cutting the video here, but I probably was running around for a good hour or so, or more, possibly 2 hours, just to figure out a way how they actually wanted me to get inside the building. And this mission was kind of weird. It was kind of weird because it didn't give no direction. It was another it's another mission just as the same, where it just give you an order, but it don't tell you, you know, where to go or what might you want to go. It kind of like, okay, you're the player, you're the detective here, do some critical thinking to kind of really figure it out. But they didn't really give too many leads. Good part is I went back to the old arcade that Kaido-san and the other dude that's in the Matsugane family had possibly invested in, and once I went there, then he was able to get inside the Matsugane family office by his help.
What do you want? Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong again?
I need to know where Hamura is.
Still hiding. Not a clue where.
What about Matsugane-san? Is he back at the office?
Use your head, Talk. No way he's gonna stick around there.
Kaito-san.
Amara and the boss are in the same boat. Those Kyorei assholes would hunt him down in an instant if they were easy to track.
Exactly. Wherever they are now, they're safe. No idea where that'd be, though.
Can't you at least get in touch with them? Just say we want to have a few words.
I can try. I'll let you know once I figure shit out. You know how to pick up a phone, yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
Hoshino-kun told me about Ayabe. Said the mole framed him. Guess he's really behind all of this.
Yep. Which brings us right back to Hamura. We'll start from him and go from there. Plain and simple.
Let's just hope Matsugane-san knows where he is.
Well, no point worrying about that until Higashi gets back to us.
Let's hit it.
And at this point, we really couldn't get a break. We had to wait for Higashi to give us a call. When I say wait, I mean we had to wait. I mean, we went over and we played freaking games. We played games. We went over and we ate some food. Then I think we went over back and then we played more games. And I just was running around like a chicken head, not knowing what to do. And then I finally found it again and discovered it. We are hyped. We finally got the call. And literally, when I say we probably ran the entire map, we ran the entire map. In my mind, I believe when you have these missions around this, and this is chapter 8, you have to run through certain streets in order to trigger the main mission. It's either certain streets or you have to purchase certain items to trigger the main mission. And that's just mind blowing to me. That's just mind blowing to me, and that's really unfair to the player. But we gonna do what we gotta do. We're a detective here, we're lawyers. It's no time for complaining. We don't wear skirts, we wear pants, okay? So we got some work to do.
Matsugane-san, our guests have arrived.
Good.
Please, take a seat.
It's been some time, Tuck. And you I haven't seen since your expulsion.
Yes, sir.
Matsugane-san, I'm sure Higashi mentioned this, but I want to ask you directly.
Come now. Let's at least have a drink first, huh?
If you say so.
Here.
Place is pretty fancy.
It's been a while since the three of us drank. But Tuck, I have a favor to ask. You need to stay away from Hamura.
What?
This family is nothing without him. Hell, he's the only thing keeping us afloat.
Yeah, you told me that already. Where is he?
I don't know. He has no reason to keep me informed of his every move.
Then why did you call us here? We didn't need to come all this way if that's all you had to tell us.
Boys!
Boss? I don't understand.
My boy, you need to stay away from Hamura.
The mole's my top priority now. And Hamura's the only person I can ask.
Don't you understand? Hamura's been compromised. Him and that mole you're chasing, they're in this together. Time to let it go.
What if I say no?
I couldn't tell you what might happen. He's dangerous.
What do you mean he's dangerous? If you can't tell me that, why should I stop?
Hamura. The boy has money on his side, and a lot of it. And I don't know who he gets it from. I suggest you don't push the matter. But if you really want to put yourself in harm's way, then let me be the one to do it. At least then you'll make it out alive.
You'd do that?
You know, you and Kaito, well, I've always tried to keep you two kids safe. All this time, I've never asked for anything in return. But here we are. This is the only thing that I'll ever ask of you. Abandon this pursuit of the mole. If you've ever held a shred of regard for me, then heed this one request.
I'm not turning back. The risk doesn't matter anymore. Okubo, the mole, the ADDC, it all connects. This isn't about what regard I have for you. I won't stop.
Then I'm sorry.
Boss. I've always looked up to you. And good Yakuza don't disobey. But now... I'm in Yagami's corner, damn it.
Yes, that you are.
Matsugane-san.
Higashi,
Sir.
pick your side. I've had enough. You're Matsugane, are you not?
I am, boss.
Prove it then.
Bad luck, dude. Guess we're doing this, huh? Not like we got a choice. And now that we're up against the wall, you're just gonna have to do it. Let's see what you've got!
I'm sure he's gonna be just fine.
I guess if you're really that deep inside the Matsugane family, then all your loyalty towards that gang has to come first. And I guess it don't matter if your friend, your brother, your best friend, your girlfriend, your wife, your mom, your sister. That Matsugane has to come first because Higashi got us here. It seemed like he was more loyal to us and really, you know, was trying to help us out. But now the boss man kind of raised him and gave him a damn blazer blade. And he's ready to just kick our ass. He's just ready to kill us all of a sudden. Like he's really just ready to live that lifestyle of who he trying to be and convert to certain type of image. I don't fear him at all. Have no fear. We gonna take some freaking, you already know. We might take a toast. We might grab a thunderstrike. We might do anything, but we're just preparing ourselves for this debacle that's about to go on. It's about to get real. Motherfuckers about to start flying all over the place. People about to start getting my shoelaces inside their mouth. Tongue licking my bottom of my soul. People's butt are about to be hurt because they're about to get slaughtered and power drive, kicked, flipped, and down and dive all over this shot and everywhere. This is crazy. It's like 2 versus 20 right now. We're dipping and dodging like the man off of the Matrix that always dodges all the bullets and you can't catch him. I mean, the drunkenness is probably the best, I say best, to defeat a group of enemies. It always gives a nice little cutscene. Unfortunately, it does the same move over and over and over again, but it's helpful. You don't gotta worry about all these people just trying to jump on you like this. And I can't believe Higashi. Like he's really taking this daggone pig poker and really trying to slice us up here. But I mean, we show no mercy towards him because we already wanted to kick his behind. And he should have been more loyal to us than he was to that boss man over there. And he feel like we should stay away from Homura because Homura is somewhat the tough guy all of a sudden. He's the only one that's keeping this family afloat. How is he keeping the family afloat? I guess through finances. Everything is about money. Nothing is about respect, really. I know I mentioned loyalty, but it's not even really about loyalty neither because Homura is supposed to be more loyal to the boss of the Matsugane family, and that's the old man that you guys just seen there briefly as we had a discussion with. But as he getting old, he feel like he's out of his prime and he can't do, you know, what he could do, which was basically, you know, fight and kind of take that man's stand like, hold on, I'm the boss, I'm the alpha omega here, you kind of back down now. I ain't gonna lie, Higashi just hit us with this combo. Once he got this blue mist around him, looking like he just made Blue's Clues exploded all around his aura. He got us nice with a little float combo. We were not hitting the ground. I got a little bit of afraid. I said, man, I almost died there. Time to drink again. And if you drink, take a shot right now. If you watching this right now, take a shot of water, not alcohol. You gotta clean out that acne. We gotta stay healthy here, folks. We gotta stay on our P's and Q's. That's probably why we're getting our behind kicked. Let me know now down in the comments if you were under the influence where you think you'd be able to defend yourself against this many people. And I'm talking about this many, like count them. I don't know how many there is. I'm not talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm talking about like 6+ trying to just jump you. You just came out the club, took a shot of Jack. People hating on you because they like, oh, where's your loyalty? I seen you at Club Bang Bang. You supposed to be at Club Bongo. What the heck just happened? And then all of a sudden you're in a fight all over it. Let me know if you would hit him with a daggone tongue twister, spine buster, whatever that might be. Or would you just hit him with a headbutt and fight? Get the tongue twister, spine buster. That sounds like a wrestling move that's not even possible by mankind. So I digress. Look at this uppercut by Kaito-san. His back has to be broke. He's spitting up and coughing up blood. We're playing ping pong, ding dong, dipsy with this man's body. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's Harlem shaking all over the ground floor and everything. He's got the blue. I got the red. He got the blue. I got the red. What color do you prefer? You a crip or you a blood? Hey, that's not what I'm saying. I know this thing is about gangs, but we don't gotta bring all things gang related inside this situation. My man Kaito hit him with the drop kick. Was he on SmackDown or was he Raw? I don't even know, but this is, god damn, I knew it was coming again. He had to finish it. That was personal. That was personal to him.
That was simple for you two. Far too simple. Makes me realize how old I really am. It's a shame, isn't it, that I've all but faded away. Time sure flies, my boy. Just gets worse and worse with every year. Damn tragic.
Matsukane.
And stay down, asshole!
I think we're taking a trip down nostalgia here. About 20 years ago. That's a while. That's a long time. I think we're getting our behind kicked here by someone. I'm not quite sure this is who this is and who this is walking up. Yagami Kid, you're the one that's talking. Who is? Oh wow! So this is actually the old man that you seen. I keep forgetting his name. So he's actually, that's who he is when he was younger. I guess 20 years ago, he basically could maintain and carry the crap on his shoulders, how he could have been. But now, all within age, he kind of looked like he's digressing and becoming a little bit more submissive to the Yakuza BS and everything else that's going on.
Bullshit Yakuza, huh? Some rotten attitude you got there.
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Back in the day, I was a lot more like you than I think you even know. I was in a real bad place, so I just started punching anything that pissed me off. And before long, my time was up. Nowhere left for me to go except this cesspool of a city. And you, my boy, that's exactly where you are.
Don't talk like you know me. You don't know shit.
Oh, but I do, you see. When I was your age, my life was going down the shitter and I just kept flushing. And now, you, my boy, you're the same little punk I was. I can tell. You know, sometimes people have no choice but to turn to the Yakuza. But even if my chance is gone, you've got a future ahead of you. Now, I might have called this place a cesspool, but it's more than that. Kamurocho, it's a city of dreams where even from the gutters you can shoot for the stars. So if you want to get ahead in this town, well, kid, I'll teach you everything I know. But look, if nothing else, you might want to lay off your little date nights with Kaito. In times like these, it's hard to even enjoy a drink. The mole you're searching for is a hired gun employed by Hamura.
An assassin?
Yes. It seems Hamura always turns to the same person when he needs someone taken care of. That's your killer, without a doubt.
Do you know anything about him?
No. But whoever he is, he's a goddamn pro. He's killed several people now the exact same way, yet barely left a trace.
Do you know what he looks like, at least?
No. The only one who does is Hamura. Are you still going to pursue this, Tak?
That's the plan.
You should know, even if you track down Hamura and the mole, that won't be the end of it. They're just puppets on a stage much larger than you realize. And once you step foot on that stage, there's no hiding from the limelight. Do you understand?
I'd rather try and regret it than never try at all.
Nobody listens to their elders these days.
Sorry about this, boss. Seriously.
Can I just say one thing, Matsugane-san?
What is it?
The Matsugane family I know would never turn a blind eye to cold-blooded murder like this. You say you can't exist without Hamura, but...
Don't make me repeat myself. Times have changed. Hamura is the Matsugane family now. It's not my place to interfere anymore. That's my prerogative as patriarch.
Matsugane-san. Thank you for everything. All that, still no clue where Hamura is. We're back to square one.
Not exactly. The boss slipped us a pretty big hint.
Oh yeah?
When he was talking about Captain Hamura.
Hmm?
He might be in hiding, yeah. But the family looks to Hamura for guidance now. He's gotta be communicating with them somehow. If we can just listen in on one of their conversations, that should lead us straight to him. We just gotta get ears in there. You follow me?
I think I do. You want to bug their office.
Exactly.
But after everything that just went down, you know what'll happen if we get caught. They'll kill us.
Which means we'll just have to enlist the help of an expert burglar.
Aha. You want to make Sugiura do it.
I'll give him a ring. You go track down some bugs.
Me?
Make sure they're HD.
To make a long story short, the new goal here is to find out where Hamura is. We're going to send out Sugiura in his disguise to see what he has to say.